going on, YouTube? Welcome back to this episode of Restorations with Vic. For today's episode, we're going to be taking care of these Air Jordan 4 Oreos from 2014 that are super cooked. Using Reshoevn8r products, our detergent, and our 3-brush advanced alarm system, we're going to bring the shoe back to life. Afterwards, we're going to remove the yellowing off the rubber, remove the scratches and scuffs from the leather, remove the creasing from the toe boxes, and of course, repaint these midsoles. The paint job on these are super tricky. Gonna have to custom mix the gray and recreate the splatter effect. We have a lot of work, but before we get started, I do want to point out my temporary setup. All of 2019, I had setups that were temporarily. This is the last one. The next one is gonna be the official Vick Almighty one. It's gonna be so sick. Stay tuned, it's coming super soon. Let's get back to work. The very first thing we're gonna do is put this shoe to the side for before and after purposes. Next, we're gonna take out our shoelaces and insole so we can clean those separately thoroughly. Good to go with that. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab our Reshoevn8r shoe tree, adjust it to the size, and insert it into the shoe. All right, looks good. Now, we're all prepped, ready to go. The next thing we're gonna do is grab our 4-ounce bottle of solution, squeeze and pour 2 full squirts. All right, now we're gonna grab our soft bristle brush. With this brush, we're gonna just start hammering the uppers so we can start breaking down all this nasty dirt. Uppers are looking great. It's fully soaked up. We're gonna let the suds sit on the uppers for a little longer so it can continue breaking down all that dirt. Right now, we're gonna focus our attention to the insides of the shoe. Let's take out our shoe tree so we can get deep inside. All right, guys, all done with the soft bristle brush. Uppers and insides look good. Now let's move on to our medium bristle brush so we can take care of these dirty midsoles. All done with this brush, you guys. The last brush we gotta use to wrap up the pre-treatment on this shoe is our stiff bristle brush to get these soles fully cleaned up. All right, soles look good. Anything I might have missed, the washing machine will take care of for me. Before we put these in the laundry bag, we gotta take care of the insole and laces. For the insole, we'll be using my soft bristle brush. We'll give it a quick scrubbing. And then for the laces, we'll use the leftover solution in the container. All right, guys, pre-treatment's completely done. The last step I gotta do before we go to the washing machine is put our insole, laces, and shoe inside our laundry bag. To the washer. Time for the washing machine, you guys. Time to put this Oreo 4 inside our wash. As always, guys, we need our Reshoevn8r Advanced line detergent. Squeeze and pour 1 full ounce. That all over the shoe. Close it up. As always, guys, whenever using the washing machine, use cold water with the regular cycle. Every time. Keegan, I need some assistance.
Come on, man.
What's going on, everybody? Real quick, before we get back to the video, we have a splash sale going on right now. Today only, buy one water and stain repellent and get a second free. That's right, free. No limits. Buy 50 of them, you get 50 free. Use discount code SPLASH at checkout. That's SPLASH. Don't miss out. Today only. We're back, YouTube. We got this Jordan 4 at the washing machine. As you can see, it's back to black. The entire shoe was covered in brown and white stuff, inside and out. Thanks to our 3-brush advanced alarm system, we got rid of all that stuff. Now moving forward with this restoration, we got to remove the yellowing off the toe cap. We'll be using Salon Care 40, Saran Wrap, and the Sun. All right, looks good. Let's go to the Sun. All done with that, we got the rubber back to gray, the yellowing is completely out. Now moving on with this restoration, we got to remove the paint off the midsoles, but before we do that, we got to tape off the uppers. All done taping up the upper. Now moving on, we got to remove the paint using acetone and cotton balls. All done stripping the midsoles. As you can see, we got a clean base to work with. Now the next thing we gotta do is tape up the uppers once again, soles included, before we start painting. All taped up once again, let's lay down our paint. For this custom mixed Oreo gray color, I used a ton of colors. I used beige, white, blue, red, dark bone, mist, putty, and yellow. Just mess around with those colors, you guys, you'll get the perfect match. Let's go ahead and lay down the paint using an angular brush and a heat gun. All done laying the paint on the midsoles, you guys. As you can see, it's nice and smooth all around. The color match is on point. Now moving on, we gotta tape off the uppers so we can lay down the splatter effect. For that, we'll need black paint and a toothbrush. All done with the midsole repaint, looks super sharp and crisp. The spatter effect looks almost factory. Now moving on with this restoration, we're gonna jump over to the uppers. On the toe box, we got a pretty deep scuff right here. We're gonna go over it with acetone and cotton balls so we can give it a quick repaint. While we're at it, we're also gonna wipe down the wings because they're super scratched up. prep is good to go. Now let's go ahead and tape off the toe box area so we can lay down our paint using our airbrush. Almost done with this restoration. The last step I gotta do before we lay down the matte finish and wrap up this restoration is we gotta take care of the rip over here on this wing. It's a super easy fix. All we gotta use is some super glue. Good to go with that. All we gotta do now is let it dry. While we do that, we gotta go outside and spray it with some Krylon matte finish. That's gonna wrap it up on this full restoration on these 2014 Air Jordan 4 Oreos. As you can see, you guys, this shoe was completely cooked. We got rid of all the grime, dirt, nasty stuff that was covered all around the shoe thanks to our 3-brush advanced enlarge system and our Reshoevn8r detergent that you can find at Reshoevn8r.com. Once that was good to go, you guys, we removed the yellowing off the soles. Then we did a lot of prep work on the shoe. We stripped the midsoles, we prepped the uppers, we prepped the wings, then we started mixing the paint for the midsoles. We got a perfect match for it. Recreate the splatter effect. That was that for the midsoles. On the uppers, we repainted the toe box area. We glued the wing, got rid of all the nasty scuffs that were covered all around the plastic. And that was pretty much it, you guys. You can find all the stuff you see right here again at Reshoevn8r.com. This is Vick Almighty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next Monday.